Before we begin, thank you very much to Titanium Megatron Superior, Inject or Inferior for joining the Patreon campaign. You can have your preference however you wish. It's not a wrong thing, it's just incorrect. But you do you. So thank you very much for the support. Thank you very much for following on Patreon. I do appreciate it. All of you, thank you very much for the support. Okay, so today is number 900 in the daily video streak. We've made it. Golf claps all around. It's going to be a year of milestones, provided I don't lose my sanity, what little I have left in the first place. But for the 900th, I thought I'd just do something for me today and just go back to the basic thing of any collector, stuff I want. So today we're kind of looking over the Beast Wars lineup, and rather than going on about, well, this character from the show needs a new toy, or this character from the show never got a toy, let's actually give a little bit of love to all of those toys that we got just because they looked really cool on the toy shelf. Nothing that, you know, had a comic book or cartoon behind it, though there are exceptions in this list. But more or less, they were never in the cartoon to really look cool or to be properly advertised. We just got them because they looked neat. So let's give a shout out to those, and we'll just go over my personal list of wants. And that's going to start with a cheat. I'm going to cheat to start this off because I want Magnaboss. Now, I can get away with this because Magnaboss in the US version never appeared in the show. We aren't counting Beast Wars 2. We're looking for internationally released shows. I admit, this is cheating. But anytime I can remind people that we still do not have a new Magnaboss is a worthy endeavor. I think it's worth taking any opportunity, even if I have to cheat at it. And technically here, what I want is a brand new Prowl, Ironhide, and Silverbolt, not a brand new Lio Jr., Santon, and Skywarp. So technically, I'm not incorrect. Still, I'm actually kind of surprised this has not been in the Commander. I'm surprised this was not Commander, you know, like Kingdom, or when we were really going through all of those Beast Wars toys. I don't know. Someday, I think just because his notoriety in Japan from Beast Wars 2, I think that alone might get us a Magnaboss someday. We'll have to sit back and wait and see how, though. I think Commander class is going to be taken up for quite a while, but we'll see. So, how about some characters that actually do have some love as far as fiction goes, but still have not gotten a new update? Razor Beast comes to mind. This guy had such a good arc in IDW's Beast Wars comics. Frankly, he served good roles in both, though one was far more short-lived than the other. He just made such a good character in IDW's first run on Beast Wars. It's one of the main focal points of the story. Like, he really did do a good job, and it's a tragic story. Ironically, that goes for both versions of this character's comic book story. I think both have elapsed long enough for me to go through spoilers at this point. It's not a massive one anyway. Point being, it is a cool figure. It's a cool design. I would love to see another one again. No Randy version. Well, you could do a Randy version now. You could get Randy. Don't take that out of context. But you could get a new Randy figure made that's painted gold rather than actual gold. Something that you could not actually crush in your bare hand. Might be nice. As long as we're sticking to Beast Wars basics, I like turtles. Yes, ancient meme. I like turtles. And this is no exception. I wish there were more I wish there were more turtle transformers in general. You know, it seems like it's a very low number. Beast Wars gave us 2, one being a Fusor, both of them being basics, and not good enough. Not good enough. Give me another turtle. Give me a deluxe turtle. Give me Deluxe Snapper so we can retool it into Scold from IDW's second Beast Wars comic. I would love that. I know a lot of people who would. It's a really cool design. I like this toy. I like this one. I want it again. I want a better version. Here's the weird thing. For all the times that we have redone Beast Wars and that we have revisited these characters, you know what's weird? We've never revisited the original 2-pack. They kind of did in Japan. Okay, so when Titans Return was done over here in the US, they brought it over to their Legends class at the time. However, they actually did do the thing where they actually took the Mind Wipe mold, they swapped out an Optimus Prime headmaster, and they actually did the Beast Wars homage. They actually made it look like the original Optimus Primal Bat, which is very, very cool. But two things. One, even with a very obvious Megatron just sitting there in the form of Skull Cruncher, they left that one on the table. Like, they produced the headmaster so you could swap it onto a Skull Cruncher. That ain't good enough. That ain't good enough. Like first Beast Wars Megatron didn't have purple. Let's just get that one across right now. But also, nowadays, again, thanks to IDW's second run of comics, we have a character like Nyx, who is semi-based on the original Optimus Primal basic class toy. And again, would be really, really cool to get a brand new figure of. There's also the fact that this was a mold used for BotCon. There's an Onyx Prime out there, or an Onyx Primal, which is basically just taking this mold and trying to make it Batman, a legally distinct Batman. We could get away with that too, kinda, maybe, sorta. But that's going into obvious repaints here. You know, obvious repaints that we have not gotten? Where's Laserbeak? And here's the thing. I like this color scheme. You know, I think this is actually kind of a cool take on this mold. You know, what's weird about this is that Terrorsaur figure has now gotten 3 iterations, okay? There are 3 incarnations of that mold. You've got the original run from the Amazon set. You've got the Beast Wars Again version that just came out. And you also have a third version with the Target exclusive toy deco. But at no point has Laserbeak been done in any way, shape, or form. Not that it's a major character. It's an extraordinarily minor character. Noteworthy only because they tried to keep a G1 trademark with a misspelled version of the name. Kind of weird at that, but hey, that's what they did. It's just kind of weird. It's just kind of weird that an obvious repaint was not taken advantage of. And, you know, while we're at it, where's my love for Terrorsaur in general? Where's the Transmetal? Okay, so at this point, I'm losing hope. At this point, I'm kind of losing hope in Hasbro actually doing Transmetals. They know fans want them. They want to do them. They're still not sure exactly how to deliver it and make it, you know, true to the originals while still being, you know, like, fully featured. But come on. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Just give me some freaking Transmetals already. Just do it. Like, no, like, just make them. That's all I'm saying. Just make them. Make them before the budgets get any tighter or the toys get any smaller. Because if you are going to work that third mode into some of these, we need that to happen now before things get a lot, a lot tighter around Hasbro's budget. And considering how Hasbro did financially this year, probably not a good idea to wait too long. Just saying. But going back into easy repaints again, here's another one that's kind of shocking me. Where is Cybershark? Where is Cybershark in all of this? We've gotten so many. We've gotten so many of these. We gotten so many of these Skybite figures at this point. You know, I mean, the Thrilling 30 came out. We got a Thrilling 30 Skybite, which was a cool figure, and they repainted it into Skywarp, not Cybershark, which will tell you just how minor and forgettable Cybershark is. It's not a bad color palette, and it's definitely doing something very different than Skybite went for. It's just an odd choice. It's a very odd choice. Now, Hasbro has actually shown some, some ability to do Transmetal 2s. Those they will actually make because they don't rely nearly as much on Chrome or third modes. I really think it's the third mode that's tripping up Hasbro more than the Chrome is. But it's weird. It's weird. Now, we have another Skybite on the way. There is a listing for a RID Skybite at the Voyager size, so we have one more shot. Maybe a Selects, maybe a Selects. Because your other option is Hell Warp, and I don't think they're going to do Hell Warp. I don't think they're going to do a random Transformers Cloud version of this character. But still, as long as we're talking Transmetal 2s, can we get Prowl? Can we just get Prowl? I really like Prowl's design. I don't even care which color variation it's going to be. I like both of them. I would love either one of these to actually make it to retail. Again, it's just... why? I know this is super unlikely. Number one, because name confusion. Number two, because never appeared in anything. At least, like Cyber Shark has a shot. Cyber Shark actually has a shot at coming out just because they're going to do a Skybite, and it's just a simple repaint. We just have to wait long enough for Selects to do it. This is lofty. Keep in mind, most everything I am throwing out on this list is a personal want. I know for fact it is extraordinarily unlikely to happen. It doesn't change the fact that I really like the original toys and I'd like to see a new version made. Case in point, the other Cyber Shark. Because you know what? Whenever you see a shark transformer, it's always a great white. And you know what? We need more hammerheads. I want more hammerhead transformers. We got Cyber Shark, and we have, what was the other one? It's not Skybite. It's, oh my god. My brain is fogging. Cyberverse had one too, and that's bad of me, because I really like that one. I really like that one. I really like, whatever. Someone in the comments is gonna, what am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Half the comment section is gonna throw it in, even if I include it. Even if I, mark it down. My brain wants to go Hammerbite, but, that seems too simple. Point being, I'm losing all track here. Yeah, more hammerheads. I like my hammerheads. You know what else I like? I like Mantis. I like a Mantis. You know me. There's a Scyther obsession in me that cannot be quelled. Which, no surprise that I would actually want a Man-Terror. It's actually just like a month ago I actually got a Man-Terror. Just kind of finally just bit the bullet and grabbed one off eBay. And I really like it. I really like the toy. Now, a modern one that actually has, more solid universal joints. So I don't have to, because, honestly, there's so many ball joints in this one. It kind of scares me. Once those wear down, I just feel like this toy is just going to sink. But no, doing a modern one, I think I would love to see a modern one. I love the design on this. The greens and the purples, I think, work really, really well. And it's multi-tone green. I'm going to love anything in multi-tone green. I really am. I am a very basic when it comes to that. I will go for anything with more than one shade of green painted to it. Throw the purple on, I'm even happier. This is a beautiful toy. I love this toy. So, modern version when? I mean, never, but modern version when? I can't even say, well, in Japan, he's notable enough. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not Magna Boss level of notable. Not happening. I'm just realizing just how unorganized a lot of these images are, because I kind of threw them together a little bit quicker than usual. So, I already talked about Hammerhead Sharks. What about Flying Hammerhead Shark? Because I was looking through the Fusors, and there's a few in my head that are that would be really, really cool. And there's one very obvious Fusor we're saving to the end. But as far as, personal favorites, I really like Airhammer. This is a really, really cool one. This is a really, really cool one. It's one of those toys that I don't know how he hugs his children. He's got a fin for one hand and a jaw for another. But, I guess he's effective on the battlefield. I don't want him to do any of my typing, but I can at least count on him in a fight. Also, As far as like fusing animals together, like Fusor's had some kind of weird ideas here and there, you know, like a bat and a bull is a really weird idea. Like a sunfish and a wasp. Hello, shout out today. That's a weird idea. But a flying shark is horrifying and awesome. And also, give me repaints. Just come up with new characters. Just different repaints. Give me like brown eagle and like more like tiger shark design. Like you got so many options you could do. You could do different versions of this character. Absolutely. Really like it. Okay, we're gonna get some obvious ones out of the way now. We're gonna end off on some obvious ones. Number 1, Justice for Polar Claw. Polar Claw was announced technically as far as, you know, part of being their Kingdom poster and never got released. Now, slowly, a lot of that poster is coming true. We're getting a Gears now, who was originally slated for Kingdom, and now he is coming out, he's coming out soon. So we actually have a little bit of that happening. I'm not counting on any of the unreleased fossilizers actually happening, but one of the main things that people still ask Hasbro about is, where is Polar Claw? Because they promised that, promised it, and just never went through. And it's another weird one, because there are repaint potentials. You know, you've got Barbarian. Like, you've got the BotCon repaints out of Japan that you could be doing with this one. Grizzly 1. You know, like, you've got options, and I just want to see them exercised. And mostly because I have one that is sealed. It's in the stack over my left shoulder. I wouldn't mind digging into them. I really wouldn't mind messing with this toy, but I don't want to open my vintage one. The temptation to open the vintage one is strong, but I am trying to resist, and a new one would help resist. I would have even taken a re-release. Where was the Walmart re-releases when we needed them? Okay, let's get the obvious one out of the way. There's Torka. There's the boy. I don't know what it is about Torka that everyone wanted a brand new version. Well, I mean, for collectors, I understand, because gold plastic sucks, and this toy is impossible to mess with now without shattering it. Also, Ella Forca, the alternative out of Japan, is ridiculously expensive because it's the only version that will not shatter in your hands. So what are you left to do? What are you left to do when you have no options available to you to actually experience this toy? You hope and pray Hasbro makes a new one. That's what you do. I don't agree with the idea of I've heard Commander and Titan class Torka. I don't agree with that. I understand why. It's an orca and an elephant. He should be huge. I think even Leader is lofty for something that technically never appeared in anything. Even in the Beast Wars comic books, I don't think Torka really made much of a showing. Man, it's been a while since I read him, but I don't remember him being that significant outside of maybe a cover. It's a really cool design. It's a really unique figure, and it's got a tragic amount of gold plastic, but I don't see them doing it. I wish they would. I'm going to end off on a weird personal one. I mean, the whole list is personal, but we're going to end off on a super weird one because you're probably wondering, what am I going to lead off? What am I going to end off with? What haven't I covered? What haven't I mentioned? If I want another just random Beast Wars toy in my life, just like if you want something that never appeared in the show, I want this thing. You don't understand. I really liked this. I got this in a Happy Meal in 1996, and I wouldn't put this guy down. Like, for a McDonald's Beast Wars toy, for a McDonald's Happy Meal Transformer toy, it actually does pretty well. Like it's actually like a fully designed Transformer. It's just very simple, you know, and both modes look good. Maybe the yellow head's a little bit odd, but you know what? I've seen worse. I would love this one again. And you know what? If you're gonna, like, Insecticon's another one that could have been on this list to roll back. If you're gonna do a new Insecticon, just do this. Do the Happy Meal Beetle. Happy Meal Beetle. I don't know what you'd trademark it as. I don't know what your name would be, but I kind of want. So, this is just a quick little list. This is just me having fun a little bit and just kind of going over the random forgotten characters of Beast Wars, never to appear in a cartoon in America. I had to make that clear. But nevertheless, I think memorable. I think good designs that really need another run. Extremely unlikely, but hey, we're just having fun here today. So, as always, leave your comments below. I know everyone's got favorites out there. If you want to see someone re-release, or if you want to see someone get a brand new go with a brand new toy, let me know in the comments below. And as always, I will see you next time.